and welcome KCIW listeners at 100.7 FM or online at kciw.org, Brookings, Oregon. Hi to our syndicated listeners at KZZH 96.7 FM, Access, Humboldt, Eureka, California. And, of course, our beautiful listeners in Ashland and Medford, KSKQ 89.5 FM Ashland and 94.1 FM Medford, Oregon. Yep, this is me, Joyously Free, Radio Gadio, Joanie Lindenmeyer. I'm the best-selling author of None Better, an amazing love story, and co-author of Joyously Free. I'm so glad you are tuning in here with us today. I'm a resident of Harbor, Oregon, a retired high school teacher, a recent author who published 3 books in 2 years, created an audiobook, and with friend and film producer Michael Gorse, created a short film called Wowzer. And that's going to be showing June 6th. That's coming up. Another details about that later. But Wowzer is moving on. But most of all, it's right here, right now. I love life and love being the producer and host of this high-energy, joyously free Radio Gadio show, so named by Will and Viv. This show talks about LGBTQ plus stories and tips, along with religion, church, faith, spirituality, and joy. Joy combined with freedom, the abundance of that we can radiate and spread that wherever we go. Hence the title, Joyously Free. It's also the name of my second book that I co-authored with Elizabeth Ann Atkins of twosisterswriting.com. But in this broadcast, just like in my life, there's no hate speech, no hate behaviors, and no bullying. It will be blasted with the 3 C's: courage, confidence, and collaboration. Together, let's sparkle and seek understanding. Let's think out of the box or no boxes at all. Let's be open-minded as an open parachute. So let's begin with our daily salutation. I will say it's a brand new day, and if you would please respond with, it's never been lived before. Here we go, listeners, and our special guest, here we go. It's a brand new day.
That's never been lived before, so live it out loud, honey.
Yes, you betcha. Oh, I got it. And Carol and I said that every morning to each other for 40 years. That was our special way to start the day, and I love starting the day and being with you today. Well, our guest is just sitting right around the corner, but first we need to open our hearts.
Yes.
We need to ask the divine to shine light on our community and our world. I excitedly believe in hope, in the power of the spiritual, and that Jesus, God, Spirit, whatever name you put on a higher being or a higher purpose, is always with me and always with you. So be not afraid or troubled, saddened or depressed. Joy and peace are an internal expression of love and harmony that is already within us. We only have to reach deep within and let it out.
Set it free.
Yep, set it free. So let's center ourselves. Let's close our eyes. Take a deep breath in with the good and out with doubt. Again, breathing in through your nose with hope and out from your mouth with fears. Last one, relaxing, take a big deep breath in with joy and out with worry or despair. In the name of Mother Earth, Creator God, Jesus, Redeemer, and the blowing winds of the Holy Spirit, we say, hi, love, hi, light, hi, Jesus, hi, Spirit, hi, God. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this beautiful day. Well, today's reading I chose from the Bible. It's a psalm, and it's Psalm number 40, verse 2. It's pretty simple. You've heard it a zillion times. Here I am, Lord, I come to do your will. Very simple. Here am I, Lord, I come to do your will. And when I read that yesterday afternoon, sitting outside in the sunshine, all I could do was think about how the world and life is bigger than me, my issues, bigger than you and your issues, and that all we need to do is be still, be quiet, listen, and know then that you're communing, you're talking, you're listening to a higher power, and that you will know what the Lord's will is, because the Lord is always and always around us and in us. And if you think about that, that means the Lord is also in every person you meet and greet. So let's listen and pay attention to do a bigger will. Wow, let us end this loving prayer by lifting up our friends and our family. May you and I find divine guidance and healing today. Thank you, Holy One, for being with us. Bless us, and today especially, help us to do your will. Amen.
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 Shablam.
Shablam, shablam. And I bet you for some of you, you might know that voice of shablam.
What?
Oh my gosh, it is an honor. It's an honor and a privilege to have a friend, a colleague, a radio host, a person that I admire.
Spiritual partner.
Spiritual partner.
Yes.
Let me introduce you to Troy Lea. And oh my gosh, our title today is Drag Queen Professional.
Hello.
Yes. That's our
You
topic.
know I had to do it upright, girl.
Yes. Because Troy, he's a gorgeous soul with many, many hats. And I'm just going to jump right in because this is Troy's show today.
What?
And Troy, thank you for being here on Joyously Free.
Honey.
Yes. We're wearing our jewelry, our sparkles.
Yes.
We're touching each other's with our hands and our spirits.
Our energies.
Our energies. So, Troy, kick us off here and tell people who you are.
Who I am. It's funny, you want me to write a synopsis for tonight's, panel. And it's so interesting to kind of put your life in a synopsis. Well, what am I? I'm just a fun-loving person that, is trying to bring joy to every day. How's that?
You sure do.
There you go. I'm trying to be the best me I can be and share that with everybody around me. But what I do professionally and stuff like that, I, of course, do the Rainbow Connection, hello, on this station. Yes.
KCIW.
Every Friday at 3 o'clock. I'm a live show, so come on in and get live with me. Hello. Text me. Let me know what you're feeling. I love doing that.
Yes.
God.
What are some other professions you've had?
Well, I'm a cosmetologist and makeup artist, and I'm also a performing drag professional.
Right.
And I work at the theater. I write for the paper. There's just not many things.
Hospice.
I work for hospice full time too, and that's what I adore. I went to a funeral yesterday. Matter of fact, it's just anything that I haven't learned, I'll try. And I only speak on what I know. So the more I know, the more I can help other people. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's how I look at it.
Exactly.
So
and you treat everybody so respectfully and so joyfully and so kindly.
It's the only way to be. There's no time for, like you said, hate and anger. I don't have time for that. No, I just got time to spread the love, spread the joy. Because there's so much out there. It's an abundance. You just got to dip your spoon into the pot and get you some.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, life can be difficult.
But talk about dipping that spoon. When did you get involved in the drag world?
Ooh, that's a good question. Well, I'm married to my fabulous third husband, and which he has given me the freedom to be who I want to be, and I didn't really even know until after we got married. I was always fabulous, of course, but I didn't realize I could be this fabulous until he opened the door and said, "I'll love you no matter what, no matter what you step out of that bathroom with, I will love you." And I was like my parents, and I get thrilled out of it. This is not who I want to be. It's just like an overextension of my personality sometimes, So, and I like to keep people on guard. I wear the skirts and the hair, but I always wear my beard. So that really throws them off. They're like, what? Where is he? Honey, ask questions. I want you to ask questions because this is it's an arc. Everybody's in their own path, as far as sexually or identity or whatever. You just be whatever you are, but as long as that's happy, how can that go wrong?
Exactly. And that's what people always ask. Well, what is a drag person? Who is a drag person? How would you answer that?
It's difficult, and it's really difficult because there's even divisions in that. Because some drag queens, they want to be, it's called fish. They want to wear the breastplates, and they want to look just like a beautiful female. I don't really. I don't wear the breastplates, and I like I said, I wear the beard. And I just want to be like right in the middle somewhere that just fun on both ends. So I take the best of both that I like and do that, and some people don't. It just have fun with it. That's what I'm going to say. That's all you're supposed to do in drag is just have fun. And I'm a performer. love to perform. Yes, I'll be performing at Pride. Hello, in Crescent City, and it's going to be so amazing this year. I'm so excited. I hope everybody comes out for that.
Why don't you give us the date and the time?
The 27th of June.
For Crescent City.
For Crescent City. And the day part of the parade, and I'll be doing the dog show and other things. It starts at 10. And then we're going to do the parade, and then I'll be going. And then I'll be coming back at 6. And the 6 is when all the indoor performances start, and the music and the dancing and the girl. It's going to be so fun.
And it's all located at?
H and 3rd. No, H and 3rd
United
Street.
Methodist
Methodist
in
Church.
Crescent City, California.
You can't miss it. You can go online and check it out. What is that?
DNATL. Del Norte and Tribal Lands.
There you go. I always
we
get that
cover
one confused.
all of Del Norte County.
We cover everybody, and we want everybody to come and just have a good, decent, fun time. Because it's only our 3rd year, but which is crazy enough in 2020. What?
Right.
Hello.
So related to all that entertainment, why is it, Troy, that drag has been a part of prides around the world?
I think most people look at it as it's the ultimate expression of what drag, of who a person wants to be. Because not everybody wants to be a drag performer or a drag person, but like I said, there's that spectrum. You're a little more feminine. I'm very much so, and it's always been difficult to quote unquote pass because there are other gay people that you don't even know, But I didn't have that opportunity, so I just embraced it and held on and loved it. And thank God to my parents because they taught me the right way, really young as a child, to love myself and that don't let anybody define me. And I was very, very lucky in that regard because a lot of people don't have that
freedom, that liberation.
Yeah, because most gay men, especially, they don't come out, quote unquote, until they're like in their 40s. Mm-hmm. They've never kissed another person, hugged, embraced, loved another person and I just find that so tragic. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. It's just because love is where it's at, girl.
Yes.
In this lifetime, it's at the end of the day, that's all you need to know, how much love you gave and how much love you received. Forget the rest. Doesn't matter how much you worked, how much money you made, whatever. It's all about how hard did you live it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's the joyously free in my world.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Thank you. And we all have our own stories. And your story is amazing. And your books are amazing, especially your audiobook. Love it. It's actually encouraged me to, I've been telling you, but I've started my book and I've been actually kind of nitpicking, doing a little bit here and there on it because that's my next adventure.
Good for you.
To get my memoirs out because people need to know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So I hope in your memoir you're going to talk about your specific talents as an entertainer. What do you do as an entertainer for drag?
Oh, God. It's funny. When I was writing that bio, it was yesterday. When I was 5 years old, I heard the song by Diana Ross, I'm Coming Out, right?
Oh, I love that song.
Right? But I didn't know what it meant as an adult, right? So it was the first thing I performed in front of my parents.
Oh.
And I hung a curtain up, girl. And it was a true performance. And I had this little outfit I was wearing. And I came back and did it. And I remember my parents looking at each other and going, and now I know what they were thinking. We have a fag of love, my mother used to say, on our hands, So they sat me down when I was 9. And because they didn't inhibit me to anything. I could, if I wanted a Barbie, I'd get a Barbie. If I wanted a truck, you know what I'm saying? I could just be who I was. And a lot of people don't get that either.
Right.
And when I was 9, they sat me down and really explained the hate that's in the world. But don't let that define me. And that's really hard to do, especially if you're a kid, because kids can be just cruel.
Right.
And being in the military was even harder. Uh-huh. But all the way through school, I was just known as Gay Troy. That's what they call me, or the F word, Uh-huh. And it's like, I know that sounds bad to a lot of people, but at least I knew who I was.
Right.
If that makes any sense,
So Gay Troy also is drag queen.
Oh, Leah Love is what my my Miss Leah Love to those in the know.
And
That's
why
my
do you have
persona.
a drag name? Is that your entertainment name?
There you go. Like my stage name, because I've done 37 musicals. I'm a tap dancer and a singer, and I love performing. I remember my mother took me when I was 7 or 8 to my first Broadway performance or my Broadway show, and it was Dreamgirls, the original. Girl, I saw that and I knew right then and there, that's what I want to do. That's who I want to be. I want to be the lead, not the backup ensemble, which is not bad, but I'm just saying I wanted to be that, to carry that much oomph. And that's when she put me in tap class and just all of that. And to be real, that was the safest place I could have been, being a gay kid. Because I would be 9 little girls and then Troy. And 12 little girls and then Troy. Yeah. There was no bullies there. There was nobody hate there. There was just learning.
Right.
Because in school, it was, I've had my nose broken 6 times from bullies. And there'd always be that one, because we'd move a lot being in the military. And there'd always be that one that would think he could, beat up the queer boy, but never did, because Daddy taught me right. I don't start nothing, but I don't walk away from nothing. I'm still a man at the end of the day, and I will take you out. Okay. There's just, I hate to be that person, but sometimes you got to defend yourself. And women too, you should have something, stand tall. Because if you act like a victim or you personify a victim, you're going to be a victim. I hate to say it, but that's just the truth. You're with the head down low, you're not paying attention. That's the world we live in.
Be bold and brave.
That's
and
right.
Who you are.
Exactly. Call me any name you want, fine. But that's it. And it was just, come on. And my parents stood behind that too. They didn't just cower down, and which was great. My dad was a big Maka guy.
So you mentioned that you at your tap dancing classes or venues or performances, you tap danced, and you were
I still do to this day, yeah.
And you still do to this. And did you sing as well?
Oh yeah. I've been in, like I said, 37 musicals. 42nd Street was my big one, because the whole plan was, when I was younger, I wanted to be in a chorus line. That was going to be it. I was going to move to LA and be that person. But then all my family, unfortunately, when I was 13, was in a car accident, and I lost 9 of my family members all on the same day. That really put a hiccup in who I was, or could be, really. And so that went to the wayside, and I had to take care of my mom and my bubby. There's only 3 of us left. And now that they're gone, it kind of reverted me back into that full time. You know what I'm saying? It was a transition for sure. And unfortunately, my mom, it happened on July 15th. And 10 years to the day, my mother committed suicide on that day.
Oh, wow.
At 47. She just couldn't deal. And I don't blame her. No, there's no hate there.
Life was hard.
She had her reasons, and everybody's got their own choice. Of course, I would prefer that she didn't, but I understand. And she just wanted to be with my dad, and because they were literally soulmates. I never saw them argue. There was never any disrespect. It was just beautiful. There was magic when they were in the room together. You could feel it, and it's like, that's what I wanted, and that's what I have.
I can relate. That was mine too. With Carol,
that's why I wish I would have I met Carol, because she just I'm sure I have. She's up there in the heavens, looking down on you.
Right.
And
your
she
mom
here with
too.
you. Oh yeah, they're here. They're all. Me and Michael were talking about that last time I was on, about my angels. They're all over the place.
Yes.
And I was doing my show, and I just lost another client, and her name was Rosa, and she was just the sweetest lady. She used to be a client of mine, and then I hooked up again with her in hospice, and she always used to say, if you had 99 minutes left of your life, what would you do with it?
Ooh.
She made you think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's important to you? What would you really do?
Right.
And it was a day of, I got the chills. Girl,
Yeah, I did too here.
I was doing a day of Toto. It was all Toto songs. And they have a song called 99. And I literally felt her here saying, where's my 99? Why aren't you thinking about me? I was like, oh, girl, Rosa, okay, I'll play for you. What? So I played it for her. And it was that's just how it is. I get these, if you listen to your angels, they speak to you all the time.
Right.
At least mine do, honey.
Exactly.
Through music or directly in this case. I was like, what?
Right.
Yeah. And even with all the ups and downs, I'm so blessed. So, so blessed. I can't even explain to you the wonderful people I've met and known and loved, and not the material things, but even though that's really been really good to me too. My beautiful beach house.
And you've worked hard for everything that you've done.
Every penny. Because when you stand alone on this planet and you don't have any family, you've got to back yourself up. But luckily, my parents taught me about stocks and bonds and how to write a check and how to make money. And a lot of people don't get that. They just get into a certain tax bracket and they're there their whole life. And, the 30-year mortgages, no. They taught me pay cash for everything. Never be in debt. If you're in debt, you're in debt until you're dead. No debt.
I think we're going to change this to drag queen wisdom.
Oh, you're back to your wisdom of the drag queen.
Yes.
Yeah. When I performed last year in Brookings, I met a group of drag performers, and we were just thrown on the stage, just go. There was no preparation, there was no rehearsal, there was no nothing, and it was kind of hectic. But ever since then, we're sister friends. And we talk every day, and they're going to be performing at Pride with me, and it's just, I'm so excited. It's going to be a performance. It's not going to be just people thrown on stage trying to grab dollars for whatever.
Right.
Because like I said, there's a lot of different types of drag shows, and it's what you do with it, like anything else in life. What you do with it. Here's what you get. Right. What are you going to do with it?
Right.
So please come out.
And again, that's June 27th.
27th at the church.
United Methodist Church in Crescent City, California.
On 8th Street. You won't be able to miss that, honey.
6 o'clock p.m. to 9 p.m.
To 9. Yeah, there'll be a lot of dancing.
And it is a true performance with how many drag queens?
There'll be 4 of us, and then I have a juggler or a light juggler. He's going to be entertaining in front of the stage in between, because there's going to be a lot of people of all ages, and a lot of my...
Family friendly?
Oh, my God, yeah. There's some people that won't want to dance, and they just don't know what they do, or they're older or whatever, and like my mother-in-law will be there. So I want to entertain them too while I'm not emceeing. And there'll be the most amazing DJ Deb. She also does karaoke shows up here at the Oxenfree, and she's amazing. And she just feeds the crowd what they need. You know what I'm saying? She can feel it, and she'll play the right music, and it's just going to be a blast. And I want people to just come let their hair down, enjoy some wonderful food and snacks and a great show, and just feel free to be whatever you want to be that day,
Exactly.
Yeah,
and it's free, and it's open to everybody.
Hello, it's free. There will be, and I made it from scratch, a tip box, right? Because a lot of times people will try to tip you while you're performing, and that can really throw you off. Because I have a routine, and I got 6, 7, 8, boom. I don't have time to walk over and get my $1 or whatever. We'll have a box. If you feel like it,
great idea.
If you don't. But that's where the tips should go. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And you're professional entertainers.
Totally. Yeah. And we need money like everybody else, right, for what we do. And everybody's paid. It's nothing's free. And because that's how professionals have to be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I know you mentioned Diana Ross, I'm Coming Out. Can you give us a little sneak preview of what songs you're going to be dancing to and performing to?
It's all enlightening. That's what I like. My 3 performances are very life reaffirming. Like, be who you want to be. Be that person, whoever that is. Just be. My mother always used to say, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything, girl. So, yeah, just come and be inspired, like you are when you listen to this show or my show, Rainbow Connection.
Thank you.
Yes, I love Joanie.
Yep, and I love you.
Yes, you're fabulous.
Yes, and so songs are going to be there. Any final comments to all the listeners out there about June 27th and being a drag performer?
Honey, there's nothing like it. I love it. It's not for everybody, but those that love it will give you a show like no other. Okay? Yeah.
Exactly.
It's Pride Month's coming up. Let's be prideful, people.
Yes.
Let's get out there and show our numbers and that we're a community. We're not just whatever people think we are.
Queer and straight.
Everybody.
Everybody's welcome.
Everybody's welcome.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely. And I think that's one of the most important things to remember is that
Exactly.
this is a community event. And you'll get to meet Troy.
Everybody.
And when you meet Troy, you will never
Hi.
forget Troy for the rest
I
of your
hope
life.
not. So I'm one of a kind, like everybody else. You're one of a kind.
You betcha. You betcha. One
You
of a
know?
kind, unique. But you'll know Troy also by boots. So
I'm a boot
boots are a big
queen.
thing.
Yes. Check out the website. I'm sure Joanie will post things.
Yes, we will. Yes, we
Yes.
will. Fantastic.
Thank you so much
Troy,
for having
this
me
has
on.
been just a beautiful show with you.
Oh.
And you just bring so much joy wherever you go.
I try.
And in my personal life as well. So thank you for being
I love
a
it.
friend and
Love
just
you, love you.
a dear, gorgeous person.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank
So
you.
I know you got closings to do, girl.
Yep. Well, let's thank the listeners on
course.
the Southern Oregon coast and the Northern California coast
We love
and
you,
those
listeners.
over in the Rogue Valley. Thank you for being with us on Joyously Free. You've probably picked up a lot of vibes from from
Yes.
Troy today about joy. So come celebrate June 27th, United Methodist Church, Crescent City, California, for Pride, third year of Pride.
Yes.
We want to thank all of our people at KCIW, Mike
A master
Morris on sound.
of the sound. Yes.
Yeah, let's talk Tom Bozak, Candace and Rose and everybody who makes this happen. It's KCIW that can syndicate out to other places and
Yep.
spread the word about all the great things going on. Special thanks to our sponsors, Steve Van Cleve and Sally and Todd Roy,
We need
for
you.
sponsoring this show.
Yeah.
And for all the people that sponsor Pride in Del Norte and in Curry County. We thank you for your money donations, your time, your energy, your food, whatever's involved. We want to thank KZZH with Nate Dogg and KSKQ with Jeff Westergaard. So all of you, please put it on your calendars. Come celebrate with us. Dance and sing. Huh?
Yes, live your best life. Honey.
There
live
you go. And we're going to end with smile big and wear bright colors.
Yes.
Have a beautiful day.
Love y'all.